Hello everyone, my name is Tina Spalding and I am a trance channel. Hello subscribers, I want to wish you all a happy new year. I'm in Canada at the moment and it's chilly, I've got my sweater on, but I thought I'd like to do a New Year's message from Jesus. It's been a very interesting 2016 for me and I'm sure for all of you as well. First of all, I'd just like to show you this, Spirit of the Western Way. I actually do have the hard copy. I believe right now it looks like only the Kindle copy is on Amazon, but their publisher's looking to get this softcover copy up as soon as possible. So please check that out. It is a book that came through whilst I was channeling the Jesus autobiography and Love and a Map to the Unaltered Soul. And this was the book that I kept going back to when Jesus channeling was a bit overwhelming for me, which it did get to be a few times. So it's called Spirit of the Western Way. Wake up to your power, heal the collective consciousness of the Western mind. So it goes into our conditioning and how to overcome our conditioning, because that's really what most of us are facing when we want to change our lives, change our bodies, pursue peace. That is what we're doing. We're trying to change our conditioned mind. So it goes into great detail about that. Anyway, I will take a couple of breaths and Jesus will come through and give us a New Year's message for 2017. I'll see you at the end of the session. Your journey into this year is going to be a very exciting one. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and from all of the beings that transmit through this clear channel, we want to wish you a happy new year, and we want to encourage you to go deep within your own consciousness to uproot and remove everything that is causing you pain. In your training, you believe that the world is causing you pain or your partner is causing you pain. But the truth of the matter is, it is your consciousness level that is causing you pain. It is your misalignments and belief in things that are not true that are causing you pain and suffering. These become manifested in the world as people, places, things, events, and elections and election results that disturb you, upset you, frighten you, cause you to be agitated, because the frequency of thought that you hold is the manufacturing device that brings solid matter into being. So in your practice this year, we want to encourage you to see the world as the end result of a long series of thoughts, feelings, and emotions that all of you have been holding. This is what 2016 has manifested for you. It manifested a new president in the United States, at whom many of you are railing and upset, but he is merely the product of your society, as are the environmental issues, as are the wars that are continuing to plague your civilization. Your video games, violent movies, violent television series, Netflix series are all contributing factors to the frequency of violence on your planet. Do not kid yourself. Do not think that because you want peace, you can get it if you invest in things that are not peaceful. So as that being that you know as Jesus, I have come here today to tell you to stop looking at the world as your salvation. Stop looking at the next thing you can buy as your salvation. Stop looking at the next problem being solved out there as your salvation. It is not. Everything that you want, absolutely everything, is contained within your consciousness and will be generated from that frequency of love that you are learning to maintain. So if you want a more abundant lifestyle, that means you want to be able to afford to do and be and have more experiences, then you must raise yourself up into a frequency of abundance. That means you must look at the world from an abundant perceptual point of view. So you are not complaining about things. You are not fearful when you see your bank account go down a little bit. You are generous. These are the frequencies of abundance. If somebody has a lot, they are not constantly thinking about lack. If they do, they will lose what they have. So begin to appreciate the tremendous abundance that you already have if this is what you are seeking to manifest in 2017. Think about the abundance of energy that your body has. Think about the abundance of leaves on the trees. Think about the abundance of rain that is coming so that your vegetation will grow in the spring. Think about the abundance of air that there is to breathe. Think about the abundance of ideas that you have. Think about all of these things and see that there is no scarcity here. There is a tremendous abundance of free things. You don't even have to have money to appreciate all of these things. As you go into 2017, you are going to see big changes in your money systems. You are going to see currencies rising and falling, price of gold rising and falling. You are going to see shifts and changes in the organizational structure of your financial system. It is a good thing. The financial system that you have had for a very, very long time has been shifting and changing into darker and darker and more deceptive mechanizations, we will say. So know that the changes you are seeing might trigger in you these financial fears, but it is not anything to worry about. The planet that you are on, this beautiful, beautiful being, Gaia, that is so generously allowing you to live on her, is going through a great transition right now. You are, and we mean this in the most loving way, are like fleas on a dog. The dog is going for a swim in a river, and so are you going to go for a swim in a river. The messages of love and forgiveness, the messages of compassion and kindness and creativity have been streaming to your planet for a very long time. And in my incarnation, I brought the same message that I'm bringing now. It is more modernly worded now, and that upsets some of you, but that is okay. We are not worried about upsetting you at this stage of the game. We want you to know that you must go on this ride with Gaia. You have no choice. You can't live without her, despite your arrogance at times, destroying her or raping her resources, polluting her air. You cannot live without her. And she is going on a journey into a higher frequency, and it is being demonstrated in many, many ways. The first way is that literally the frequency at which she is vibrating is going up. This is a scientifically measurable frequency. The Schumann resonance is going up, and that means that the overall frequency of your planet is going up, as is the temperature of your planet. Another reflection of this increasing frequency. Yes, some of these temperature rises are due to human activity, but the predominance of temperature rising is because of the increasing frequency of your planet. If you want to go with her, you must raise your frequency. It is not optional. You don't have to like it. You don't even have to understand it. But if you want to go, you must raise your frequency. And this is the year when these decisions are made. You have a timeline that is playing out on your planet. And as you feel it coming to a precipitous peak, that is what you are feeling here. You are seeing panic. You are seeing frustration. You are seeing agitation, systems beginning to teeter, some collapsing. You are beginning to witness this ultimate shift into another frequency that your society is going to struggle with. The messages of love and forgiveness have been coming at you for a very, very long time. Other messages of selfishness, self-centeredness, indulgence have also been coming at you from the structures and hierarchies that have ruled your world. But you are a sovereign being, and 2017 is the year that we want you to reclaim that title completely and fully, and we want you to embody it. That means that you no longer make decisions without feeling your way into them. That means that you are paying attention to how you feel all the time, because your feelings are your indicator of what is true and what is not. Conditioned beliefs and ideas always limit, attack, judge, cause fear. Spiritual inspirations, creativity, these kinds of things always bring a feeling of upliftment, elation, peace, contentment, joy, happy feelings. They inspire you to extend yourself, to create perhaps, or express yourself in a loving way. So pay attention to that in 2017. And for all of those reluctant students out there, we say to you, read the books that this being is bringing through. The books are foundational building blocks in the new society. That is what this being's work is, to bring in a library of books that will act as the library you need to bring in this new era of love and peace. It is coming, but it is going to come after all of the unloving structures of your planet are reworked and restructured. That is what you are going to begin to see in 2017, a profound restructuring of your society. Do not lament this. Do not throw your hands up and say, we did not know, we did not know, we did not know. You have had these messages for many, many years. The New Age movement has been bringing forth this message of transformation for decades now. And those of you that have chosen to stay in the lower frequencies are going to have to really apply yourselves. But you can, and that is what this message is for. Look inward this year. Do not rant and rave about what you hate about the world. Do not rant and rave about the people who have harmed you or the politicians who do not reflect you. But go inside and change your frequency through relentless forgiveness, through loving kindness, first to yourself and then to as many people you can meet in your mind and in real life. The images and ideas that you have in your mind are often the most hateful, so make sure that you are reworking those to the best of your ability. And as we always say, if you want the fastest and quickest way to transform the inner workings of your psychology, do the lessons of A Course in Miracles. That is our prescription for you at this time. If you have not done them yet, if you've been prevaricating and saying that you don't have time or it's not exactly feeling right to you, do not do that anymore. Be brave. Step into a different consciousness for 1 year and see what miracles it can bring. You all need as much help as you can get this year to raise your frequency so that you may join that dog in her swim across the river. You are vibrational beings. Your world is a vibrational world. You have been taught that it is material, that it is physical, but it is not. It is vibrational, and it is the end result of all of the frequencies that you emit all of the time. And as a collective, it is a combined, manufactured world based on what you are all thinking about, focused on, and doing. So if you have been upset by the elections, upset by the decisions of the voters on your planet or in your country, stop lamenting it. Turn inside and begin to do the internal work of forgiveness. That is the fastest path to raising your frequency. You have nothing to fear. You are eternal beings, divine aspects of God mind, experiencing everything that you are and are not. Make sure that this year you choose more of the things that you want more of. Make sure this year you love your unique self. Make sure this year you pay attention to how you feel. If you feel bad, you are off track. You can look at this another way. If you feel good, well done. Keep doing what you are doing. But know that your guidance system is impeccable. It is relentless. It's telling you all the time whether you are doing well or not. Know that this world can be risen above. It can be looked at in a different way. But you have to rise above the battleground. You have to make new choices if you want to see a different world this year. We are that one that you know as Jesus, and we come here as a revolutionary teacher. We come here as a lover, not a fighter, but an inspirer. We want you to feel excited about this year, because every change that you make internally this year is going to be magnified by these increasing energies. So know that the work you do this year is going to move very, very quickly. But if you indulge the negativities, if you indulge the fear, if you indulge the darkness, those too will escalate, because you are going to see the separation of the light from the dark. You are going to see a frequency shift that has never happened before in your histories. So be prepared for it. Enjoy the ride. You have all chosen to be physically manifested on the earth at this time, and take heed of our words. Love is the answer, not attack. Love those who you want to hate. Love yourself, even if you despise yourself. Bring the attention of your consciousness to where you are hateful, where you are judgmental, where you are fearful, and add love into that mix to the best of your ability. Study the lessons of A Course in Miracles. Discipline your mind. Focus on love. Focus on love. Focus on love. And 2017 will be a very, very exciting and invigorating year for you. We will speak to you again at another time. Okay, that is Jesus' message for 2017. Hopefully I can get this loaded up. It is January 2nd. I'm a little late, but we had power outages yesterday. So thanks for watching. Please visit channelingjesus.com for videos and write-ups about the books and all kinds of other good information. Happy New Year, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.